Yo, Tricia, I want to say congratulations. I heard All Things D just made top 25 blogs of 2011.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Tricia, for joining us.
I'm going to go to Tricia Duryee of AllThingsDigital in Seattle to give us more on the story of today.
The act of journalism is not having the fear to ask the hard questions. And I think that was one of the big qualities that stood out initially with her.
They're friendly and compassionate.
Smart, versatile,
Engaged, funny.
Diligent.
Tricia is a great colleague, the kind of person you want to have together in the newsroom.
She's the kind of person who you want to tell a story to. She's just really the kind of journalist that not only other reporters want to work with, but also people who are subjects and sources for stories.
In many ways, she is kind of a digital pioneer. Tech reporting, then digital tech reporting. Now she's a mom.
As a journalist, reputation is something you build over a career. Relationships are something you build over a matter of years. So it's not about the story you're doing tomorrow only. It's really about all the stories you're going to write and building relationships that you can turn to days, months, weeks, years later. And I think Tricia really knows that.
She was, I would say, pretty aggressive in terms of getting involved in journalism and pursuing a job when she was just starting out. And when she got there, she took advantage of the opportunity. She worked hard and she was able to make the most of it.
By the time she came to our company, it was clear that she had enough academic rigor and post-academic rigor as part of her work at Seattle Times that she was great out of the gate. The right academics and the right on-the-job training makes tons of difference in terms of talent.
Tricia is in many ways a reporter's reporter. She finds the one right person that she needs to talk to get the story.
Amazon is an incredibly difficult company to cover. Jeff Bezos, the CEO, he's a great interview and he's a rare interview. So he talks maybe once or twice a year.
It's the hardest thing a journalist can learn, which is you're a kid who's been around for 5-10 years and you're talking to the biggest CEOs in the world. How do you grill them? How do you ask hard questions? And come at it at different ways. So if they don't answer this way, then you come at it this way, then you come at it that way.
Her skills to be able to relate to people on a one-to-one level really worked to her favor, because at the end of the day, it is a one-to-one relationship and those bonds of trust that you're forming with sources that really matter and pay off to lead to the bigger and better stories down the road.
The iPhone story about it being stolen and her finding her husband's iPhone thief.
We really like these types of stories when you can spin a yarn and tell a tale.
Tricia really just finding a story through everyday life, and that's one of the hallmarks of a great journalist.
It's not just a willingness, but a hunger to do something different, get to the heart of it, and just go for it.